giving you a live look at the floor of the House of Representatives, where Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is using his so-called magic minute, a last-ditch effort to sway Republicans not to pass the president's big, beautiful bill. Representative Jeffries so far speaking for more than 7 hours. The Democrat from New York has been criticizing President Trump's budget megabill, telling stories of Americans who say they will be hurt by the cuts coming to social safety nets, things like Medicaid, calling the bill an all-out assault on everyday Americans.
Our job is to make life better for everyday Americans. But the genesis of this bill, the focus of this bill, the justification for all of the cuts that will hurt everyday Americans in this bill is to provide massive tax breaks for billionaires.
Well, Republicans, on the other hand, say the bill is not going to hurt Americans nor strip Medicaid from anyone who is supposed to be on it. But the 940-page bill is filled with all sorts of under-the-radar items that will impact Americans, whether it be seniors, students, taxpayers, people who are low income, things that will impact electricity prices, how some loan interest is taxed, tax benefits for charitable giving, taxes on gambling, and seemingly random things like where the space shuttle Discovery will be displayed. Now, despite Jeffries' attempt here, the legislation is expected to pass the House and then head to President Trump's desk, where he says he plans to sign it tomorrow morning. And NewsNation's Joe Khalil is live for us on Capitol Hill following the very latest on this bill, Joe.
So, Nichole, what we're seeing right now on the House floor play out live is pretty extraordinary. You've got Hakeem Jeffries there, the House Democratic leader. His floor speech right now is the only thing in between President Trump, House Republicans, Senate Republicans getting their bill across the finish line and to President Trump's desk. As I'm speaking to you, he is approaching hour number 7 right now. And we've seen this before. In fact, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy did the same thing for about 8 hours, stalling and trying to block Democrats' priority bill and signature bill. So that is what Hakeem Jeffries is doing now. The big question here, and I know we're starting to sound like a broken record, is this bill going to pass? Are there enough Republicans to actually vote for this bill at the end of all of this? That is still the big question, and it is not entirely certain. Now, what we did see overnight in the 2, 3, 4 a.m. hours was Republican leadership finally getting several of their own members who were holdouts who didn't vote for the bill. There were hours and hours yesterday where this bill was frozen. Leadership finally got enough of their members to flip from being no's to being yeses, and they advanced not the actual final vote on the bill, but they advanced what's called the rule, this procedural step to allow the process to sort of be unlocked. So at this moment, we are in, again, a bit of a waiting pattern to see how long Hakeem Jeffries wants to go here. He has been very tactical about his speech right now. He's been calling out Republicans by name, going district by district, actually reading letters from people who live in those Republican districts about how they might be negatively impacted by the bill. He's also been reading a series of Republicans' own words who have had reservations about the bill. Republican lawmakers' concerns. Take a listen a little bit earlier to what he said here as part of his marathon speech.
After Senator Murkowski voted for this bill, the deciding vote in the United States Senate, says my sincere hope is that this is not the final product. That is not how the people's business should be done in the United States Congress. We have a responsibility to stand up for what is right and stand up for what is right in the...
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.